guest. We have been excited all morning long to speak with Sandra from Bear Notch Ski Touring, because who doesn't love Nordic skiing and who doesn't love taking their dog with them? Very rare. Not everybody allows it. And we thank you so much for coming on the show this morning. Yeah. So how's everything going up there? You guys groomed to perfection.
It's going remarkably well. We definitely work more towards quality than quantity. We want to keep the stuff that we have open with the minimal snow like as absolutely amazing as we can.
Right.
So we've worked really hard on keeping our base of our trail network in spectacular condition.
Right.
And honestly, people are coming in just amazed at how good it is, considering the lack of snow. You know, we did get that little dusting on top, but it's made everything fantastic.
Yeah, and a lot of people, I think it's tough because sometimes, you know, if you're driving right through the village, you don't see a lot of snow here on the ground or on a lot of banks along the side of the road, especially if they're south-facing. There's really no snow on those south-facing things, so you think, how is there ever going to be snow on the Nordic trails or in the woods? And there's actually a lot. And
the great thing about it is that it doesn't, it's not like alpine skiing where if it's icy, it's not, you know, not that fun. Our conditions are, it's fun still, even without, you know, the fresh powder. It's still, it makes for even better cross-country skiing. So it's been really good.
And that is the one thing I think people who don't quite know, but it takes a lot less snow to make good Nordic skiing. Like you think, oh gosh, you know, you need a good base for alpine because you've got to cover, you know, rocks and whatnot. But Nordic, you don't need nearly as much. And the one great thing about Bear Notch that a lot of people end up buying season passes there, traveling from all over to go there, is that you allow dogs, and that's huge.
Well-behaved dogs we allow happily, so we do tend to get quite a few people come up just for that reason. It's nice to be able to, it's just so nice to be able to ski with your dogs. So.
Right. Do you guys offer anything, what's that thing like when people have more than one dog or they want to pull the dogs? Or
Oh, it's called ski joring. We don't have any of that equipment, but I've seen a few people doing that there.
They can do it there.
A couple, rarely, yeah.
Right.
It's, I don't know that, you know, depending on how many you have, you couldn't do it with, you know, 6 dogs, but I've seen people, you know, practicing with 1 or 2.
Oh, cool. That's perfect. But that's just I mean, you wouldn't be able to do that at any other place.
My dog certainly couldn't do it anyway.
Yeah. Too funny. Tell me a little bit about what Bear Notch has to offer in terms of amenities. Like, do you have rentals and lessons?
We have everything. Full opportunity. We have full rentals from the smallest kid to the biggest grown-ups. Full fleet. We have skate rentals, classic rentals, some higher end stuff, and we also someone's talking on there. We have full lessons, beginner lessons. We do skate lessons as well. We have a Alert to Ski package that includes your rental, your day pass, and your lesson. It's a great package.
Excellent.
And we do have a little lodge. It's actually in a little barn, and we offer some great food. It's soups and homemade bread. A couple loaves of homemade bread come out every day. It's really homey, nice place to hang out. So.
Right. Yeah. Very homey. Very like down to earth. Real easygoing. But we should say when the bread's gone, the bread's gone.
Yeah, it's that good.
It is that good. So, yeah, because I don't want to tell everyone, oh, you've got to go up for the food, and then when they get there, if you get there late in the day.
We try to make enough, but it tends to last, but it has their moments. But it's an excellent little spot.
Excellent. And then the conditions this week. Oh, we're looking at conditions from this week. Oh, excellent. When did you go out there, Chris Prue, director in the background?
No, Scott did.
Oh, Scott did. So this was just this week. This is a perfect example of how...
Trails are really nice and covered.
Yeah, you wouldn't even know. I mean, it's night and day when you get into the woods, especially like if it's been, you know, constantly groomed throughout the season, then it has that nice base, but you can see beautiful scenery throughout the woods. You can...
Another great thing to mention, it doesn't, you know, it's a windy day today. You get on the trails in the woods, the wind is not an issue at all.
Yep.
You know, it's not cold, but, you know, sometimes that wind can be annoying to ski. We have so many trails that are completely wind protected.
Oh, excellent. That's huge on a day like today, because it is a little blustery, I noticed. Yeah, noticed that when I opened the door to my car.
Flags are standing straight out.
Yeah, that's true. That's another great point about Nordic skiing and Bear Notch, which is perfect. So there you go. Dogs on the trail. We love that. Conditions are great, and if you want rentals, should they call in advance, or? We have a
really pretty extensive fleet of rentals. We do recommend for lessons to definitely call in advance for lessons.
Okay, excellent.
The number's 374-2277.
2277. 374-2277 for lessons. If not, just head on up there. You can bring your dog, bring the entire family, and just have a really good time. Also online at bearnotchxc.com. And of course, we'll be bringing everybody up to date on the conditions all week long. Oh, we do have a Bear Notch Trail Pass to give away while you're here. So, do you have a question? They have a question back there. I was going to be able to think on my toes. I guess we could have said something like, what's the current kilometer trail count at Bear Notch? But that might have been too easy because we just went through the Nordic conditions. All right, what do we have for a question? I should tell people the rules and regulations of Watch and Win. It's 1 win per household per 30 days. No excuses. No cheating. I should say 356-6619 is the number to call. All right. According to a recent CTV article, which two nations have the fiercest Olympic rivalry? Huh. Is it the United States and Canada, the United States and Austria, Canada and Russia, or Norway and Sweden? If you know the answer to this question, you can head on up to Bear Notch for free. Good morning. Do you have a guess?
D, Norway and Sweden?
Is it D, Norway and Sweden? It is. How did you know that? I'm glad it's not the United States and somebody. It's like we don't need to be, fighting with someone on one other issue. You know what I mean?
Right.
Let's be friendly competition here. We'll give it to Norway and Sweden. What's your name?
Doreen.
Sorry, what?
Doreen.
Doreen, have you been to Bear Notch before?
Last year.
Last year? Well, you get to go again this year. How did you like it last year?
It was great.
Excellent. Well, you can go on up again this year. I'm going to put you on hold, tell you how you can come on down here and claim your prize. And don't forget to go early if you want some of that fresh-baked bread. Thanks so much for coming on the show again today, Sandra. And if you do want lessons, don't forget to call in advance. And we will be right back with more.